Hello everyone, Trigan here. Welcome back to Growler's Farm on Farming Simulator 22. Say it right. Hush. Don't forget, if you like this video, tickle that thumbs up button. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. So, it has been a lose-lose week for me so far. Is this refilling? It is, just very slowly. This pump is just so slow on some of these bigger vehicles, it's almost impossible to tell that it's filling. So, yeah, first we had the S02 video where I let Growler's ship sail away without us, and now this, and I am in the wrong spot. Hold on. Okay, we need to copy the course from the mower. And now we can set him to work doing this. Okay, super. So we got that going on. Oh, it's going to miss a bit. Oh, God. Because I forgot to unfold it and everything. I can either get it manually or who cares. But, yeah, I've been grinding all week. And I do mean grinding. I have been busting my butt all week to try to get everything lined up. And it's been 2 years in game. Just over 2 years in game. Almost 2.5. Trying to get everything lined up so that we could do this. Harvest these beets. You notice the lack of beets in all the grinding and everything and being sort of out of it for half of it. I forgot to plant beets this spring because I'm not used to planting in the spring. So yeah, I got no beet harvest to show you. Which really upsets me, but I was not going to grind for a whole another in-game year to be able to do this video. So I ran into problem after problem. This was just the icing on the cake. The first problem turned out when I harvested the beets, the workers, on the rare occasion they could find their way to our sugar mill, wouldn't use the beet cutter. They would just open the back and dump the beets out. So I had to deliver all the beets manually. So I thought, okay, this is not going to work. So I went back to the workshop and discovered that I apparently had been utterly blind trying to find a stationary beet cutter, because here's a stationary beet cutter. And so I figured, okay, well, we'll get rid of the Beet Ninja, because it's pretty useless now. I mean, unless I want to do it manually, it's useless. And we've got this, so I don't need to do it manually. And this is pretty fast, and it'll hold tons, so we can empty this entire field. Oh my God, does this field create a lot of beets. I mean, we get a lot more, in volume anyways, beets than we get anything else. So I figured, okay, we can just have our regular tipper get the beets out of the beet harvester and dump it into here, and then later on, after everything's done, I can get all the beets out of here and take them to the sugar mill. And so I went through a whole nother harvest. Now, there's other reasons for me going through a whole nother harvest. But I went through a whole nother harvest and got the tipper going, and the worker could not line up the output pipe. The output pipe of the beet harvester with the trailer. Don't ask me why. It could do it with the Beet Ninja, but it couldn't do it with our regular trailer. So what I finally figured out, I was going to do this harvest, which now is not going to happen. I got this big trailer right here. This is just a regular tipper trailer, but a big one. We can pull it with our semi. Actually, I figured we'd give our semi something else to do. So what I was going to do is I was going to set it on the edge of the field here, right next to the beet cutter, and have the harvester empty itself. Just skip the whole thing of trying to get them to deliver it anywhere, and just have the harvester do it itself. And I know that worked pretty well, or at least it has with our regular harvester. Well, not on this game, but in the past. And then I could, just tip them into the cutter, and then when that's all done, take them to the sugar mill. But obviously, we're not going to be able to do that. Let's run over here and get our mower. So the other half of things I was working on was that I wanted to rearrange things, because we've got, most of our farm is sort of grown as we needed it. But the newer parts, we've built up a lot more organized. And I did end up putting in another tailor. So we're just getting a ton of, as you can see from our money situation, getting a ton of clothing. But I decided I wanted to rearrange things. The problem with that, and Giants, if you're listening, here's something you should really fix. Once you've put materials into a production facility, you can't get them back out. So I was either going to have to lose everything that we had in all of the current stuff, or I was going to have to wait until they'd finished running through all of that material. And so yeah, that's why it's been so long. That, and messing around with the beat. I could have come back last year for the beats, but I wanted to, when I was starting to think about what I wanted to do for the rest of the episode, I realized I wanted to do that stuff, and I was going to have to wait. Now you can see I've already gotten rid of this tailor shop. I had to, because I turned off distribution so I could empty it out, and I was just moving fabric around manually. So when I had everything all set and wanted to turn distribution back on, I had to go ahead and delete this. So this is gone. I also thought, why on earth do we have our sheep in two different locations? So we no longer have sheep in two different locations. I have not done anything with any of this. Let's just go ahead and shove this. The littler truck that I got has been an absolute marvel, especially when I was having to move the fabric around by hand. Because, oh yeah, and our other truck got a paint job. The orange and the red it clashed because of the other trailer, and I couldn't take it. So I repainted the truck. I just put the trailer back on white like it was, and painted the tractor itself red to match the other stuff. Normally the first thing I would be doing would be going around with a truck and doing a lot of this stuff, but I wanted to get the equipment started, the mower started, and I've got a roller going, rolling fields that I harvested yesterday, I guess it was. Yesterday in real life and yesterday in the game. And so I'm a little out of sorts on what I'm doing. I guess I better get that done because I need to get stuff out of my way. So I can show you what my daily routine is anyways. Alright. Oh, and we need to stop selling this because I'm going to run out of sugar. Well, I probably won't run out of sugar actually, because we've got so... Well, it did finally run out of sugar. How about that? You can distribute that last little bit, and I guess we will pick up this and put it in storage. I do have some sugar in storage, I think. Most of it I went and sold because I was expecting to have another big harvest coming in no time flat. I also, it turned out we were running out of honey, and so I decided when I redid all of this. Oh, here's the first thing I did. I shouldn't show you the chicken coop is empty. Oh, I need to switch that on. I decided, one, we didn't need as many chickens. I wanted to move the chicken coop over here, so it's more handy for all of this. And it's worked out perfectly. This is working out really great. But I also realized we didn't need so many chickens. I wasn't counting on the income from the chickens anymore. The clothing is way, way better income. So I cut us back to 360 chickens, and part of that was also because this chicken coop is really cute. I really like it. It even has a light inside if we want the chickens to be lit up at night. I can't imagine they want lights at night when they're trying to sleep. The little door here opens up. And I've got the markers on because I want to do building. But we are also running out of honey. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to redo honey. But you know what? Since we're doing all this, I'm just going to go all in on honey. And we'll just sell the extra. So we've got all this honey sitting right here. All the honey beehives sitting right here. And we've got, this is another mod. This replaces the regular spawn point with this rack that holds 6 pallets of honey. So it saves us a lot of effort, because having to sit there and wait for the pallets to respawn. Instead, now I can just pull up here. Come on. It hates it when you're still moving. And there we go. Pick up all that honey. And see, I've got all this stuff in a neat row. And here's our 2 tailors now, and they're both running full steam. As I'd been saving up fabric so that when I rebuilt them, you know, we'd be able to immediately get them going again. I'd actually put a little bit more wool in that other one over there. Oh, and I want to move over this, so I'm going to drop honey in here. Okay, hopefully that's all of it. And I have no idea which direction I have the unload set up here. So we already did the cake. Oh, and of course, there we go. So we already did the cake, and this here, I hadn't realized when I put this on distribute, even though I didn't have chocolate production on, it filled this up with sugar anyways. So I said, what the heck, we're getting way too much butter. I had way more butter than I knew what to do with. So, I mean, I could sell it, but I figured, what the heck, we'll do chocolate too. So I turned on chocolate. So there's another use for our sugar. That field and all the sugar beets we get just totally blow things away. Oh! I need to pay attention to my driving. We have so much sugar. I probably do not need sugar for the rest of the year anyways, so it's not killing me in terms of production. It's not killing me to have to go a year without sugar. Alright, so this here, I had this in before and then took it back out. This actually, is this part of this mod? No, I think this is part of a mod I have that's animal product distribution. It's the same one I was using for the bees, which I'm not using now because I want to be able to sell all the extra honey. I didn't think that these were working right before, but I decided to give them another try. And let's see, where are we going? Where is our bakery at? I don't know. But here we've come to this. This is pretty much full of milk. It's short a little bit, but where is? Oh, here it is. And it's got plenty of milk too. As long as it keeps these topped up, I'm not going to worry about it. I'm going to assume it's working fine, because we should be producing just about enough milk to keep both of them filled. So that's what I'm hoping for right there. And let's go ahead and... yeah, let's go ahead and we'll grab the wool first. Sadly, I don't think the way I have this set up, I could even do that with the wool, even if I trusted it to do it right. The wool, I know, was not working right. The milk, I wasn't sure, but the wool, I know, was not working right, because we were not getting nearly as much wool as we should have. Let's see. Yeah, and here's how I do this. Just come here and dump it on the spawn point there, and then pick up what the first one doesn't want, and then dump it on this spawn point, and then pick up what that one doesn't want, And then, let's see, can I get you turned around here? No, we got caught on the building. There we go. That should be in first person. It's easier to drive. Okay. So that's taken care of. I need to feed and water the sheep still, but that can wait. Let's go ahead and park this right here. Right where we got it. Alright. So, like I said, I've already done some of the rearranging. We can go ahead and start getting rid of things. Originally, what I was thinking of doing, because I love the fact that anything in here shows up on our inventory. I don't know if I showed you guys, I got a couple of windmills over there. By the way, warning on the windmills, they actually only pay you about a third of what it says in the menu. It'll say these generate so much income per month. No, they don't. They don't. They produce a third of that. Obviously, they updated the game at some point and did not update the records. Yeah, I know I got two guys finished. Actually, I should get you started on the next field. Oh, I put a little seed building out here so I could refill the cedar without having to go all the way back to the farmyard. Okay. There. I'm going to back you up off from it and start you up again. Okay. Now we're back here again. Alright, so yeah. So this works out really great, especially for water. I put in a mod, I don't remember if this was before or after the last episode, so I don't know if I mentioned it. I put in a mod that adds water supplies to all the buildings, which makes sense. You would run water pipes to your buildings. So I don't have to drop off water to the greenhouses anymore, or to the beer factory, or to any other factory that we build in the future that needs water. So the next thing I want to do, oh, I started to say I was going to build another one of those warehouses here because I like them better. And then I realized we really don't need two of them. And most of our stuff is going on down there now that we've rearranged. So let's go ahead and get in here. And we're going to get rid of that. Get rid of that. Those are empty. I'm going to get rid of this. There was some wool in there, but we're going to go ahead and say goodbye to that little bit of wool we just lost. Okay, so now we got all that cleared out. So now all this area is free for us to do stuff with. What I want to do, first off, obviously I want that third production factor. Why was I in selling points? I haven't even been in this menu yet. Let's turn this way. Is that lined up? Looks like it. Boy, I cannot tell if that is straight or not. I mean, if that is lined up or not. I hope it is. Okay, what is going on over there? Oh, that's the little drop-off point. It's just doing visually goofy shit. Okay, so now we've got that spot taken care of. The next thing I want to do is we're going to go ahead and take care of this side of things first. Pizzeria, farmer's market. I want to put in a farmer's market to replace this right here. This will give us another selling point. And I think it'll just sort of be a cool addition to our whole setup here. But I do need to figure out how I'm going to put this in so that it does not interfere with things. Yeah, think I want to keep that little road I had between those two buildings. Let's come out and have a look at this. So yeah, this will be another sell point where we can bring stuff and sell it. So we won't always have to be running all the way up to the other side, and the drop-off point's right here, so it'd be really easy to get to. And I just thought, this is cool. We're sort of creating a little commercial area right here at the heart of Growler's farm. And this here I am going to pave. I might leave like a little thing in the center. I think I'll put a light right there too. So maybe a little island in the center here with some grass and a light like we have over there in the yard there. Now, next thing, and this is going to be something very different here. Let's go this way. I realize I've got another mod on here that we can use. Production. So find it right here. It's a juice factory. And what we can do is we can take our tomatoes and just have them distributed to the juice factory instead of selling them. And that way, we'll increase the value of them. And I think I'll still just auto sell. I don't think I'll bother with anything else with this. But yeah, I think this will work out really nice to do this. Is this where I want this? I could also put it like this. I think like this is probably best. Okay, and now, by request, somebody was saying they wanted pizza. So, we have a pizzeria. And this will be another sell point for us. Let's see. I think I'm going to need to eliminate this tree. Point pizzeria. How do we want to face this? I sort of like the idea of putting it this way. I'll have to leave a road there to get into the drop-off point if I do. But I think it would look nicer than having that ugly front facing that way. Actually, you know what? I could just do this. Yeah, let's do this. Let's go ahead and we'll place this. Let's place it right here, I guess. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of some of this stuff here. The fence and stuff we have there. And we will go ahead. I'm just going to rough it in right now. And we'll open this up and put a road that goes through back here. Behind our pizzeria. Goes along the little bank here. So then we can actually pick up stuff we want to sell to the pizzeria and just come down here and sell it right here. Okay. Let's come out of here now and have a look-see what we've got. So there's our pizzeria. I'll redo the grass and stuff here in a bit. I wonder if this is going to grow naturally or if it's going to be all messed up because of it being, what you call it, sheep pen grass. But yeah, all I have to do is just take out these 4 sections of fence right here and we can just drive right through here. And then we can drop off stuff at the back of the pizzeria. I think also it's getting time. I'm going to pave all this area right here. We've had it, you know, this way for quite a long time. And let's see. So we've got the tailor shop done. We've got these guys done. Did I line these up properly? Looks like. They look pretty lined up. Close enough anyways. It'll be a lot easier to get stuff in and out of here now. With this open. So I've said this door closed off, but I don't care. So let's go ahead and go to this. And yes, this looks just like the dairy. Then we'll do tomato juice. And we will sell it. And then, actually, let's come back into here. And then we're going to distribute these tomatoes and see. Actually, let's do these too. We'll distribute the tomatoes from 2 of the greenhouses. I don't know how much this will need to keep it going, but that'll be a start. Alright, so these would be sell points for a lot of our stuff. That's not going to help me. So let's come back in here for a second. Production, sell points. Okay, the farmer's market takes all of this stuff. I could sell our silage here, it looks like. Milk, cheese, honey. All sorts of stuff can be sold here. And this might help improve our daily stuff that we're selling off. Because... takes bread, but not cake. Interesting. Because it'll be a different sell point, and I think when it sells, it picks the best price available. And the pizzeria, we'll be able to sell our sugar here, our cakes here, eggs, and a bunch of other stuff here too. So those will all be great. That'll save us a lot of effort, because now we can just, you know, deliver stuff right up here. And having this road here will be really great too, because it means we'll be able to come up here, do stuff, and turn around and just go right back that direction, or vice versa, instead of what we've been doing. And I will go ahead and fix up that stuff off the clock. I know what I'm forgetting here. So yeah, then this one's over here, you know, out sort of away from everything. But like I said, it's going to be, the tomatoes are going to be distributed to it, so I don't have to do anything with that. And I'm going to just sell the tomato juice, you know, right off the top. So I'm not going to save it up to sell it. So that should make it easy. I mean, I could save it up to sell it. I don't think it would make that big a difference. I want this. Why does it say it takes grapes to make the tomato juice? It's not showing the other. Maybe we have to do it here. Ah, there we go. I have to switch to it here. Takes 12 and 10 water. Oh, speaking of which, let's activate the internal water pipes. There we go. Okay. So, now, as I was saying earlier about the delivery driver, absolutely stupid. They're driving me completely up the wall. And here is a particularly big problem, because for some reason they can't figure out this building. So inevitably, now here it worked really well. I did have them running into the side of the wash bay here. So I fenced everything off because they'll run into buildings, but they won't run into fences. Don't ask me. So I put that here and it stopped it from running into there, but now they're running into this building instead. So I think what I want to do here is this. We are going to... Nope, not decorations. We're going to paint. And let's see. Okay, that's good. Then we'll go ahead and put grass here. Then we will go ahead and delete this bit of fence. And we will instead extend this out here. And then run it down to here. And I think I'll leave that open the way it is. So now, hopefully, they will not run into the building. They will come down this side and just go straight down the aisle here. Does look like I should have put this out a little bit further. We'll see how it works. If I have to, I can take the fence out and move it out further. Our barley fields all rolled now and ready to go. Our mowing is all done. Was there any place else I wanted to do anything? I do want, at some point, to get a nice big shed. I suppose we could afford one now, come to think of it. I don't know where I would put it at the moment, though. We are okay with room for equipment right now. It would be nice. We could use a little bit more space. Hang on, let's look at something here. Let's see. Is it this one I like? No. This one? No. Where is the one that I liked? I think it was this one. Yeah. This is the one. See, this has a door on this side. I think multiple doors on this side. If I were to flatten this out, we could put this right here. Maybe put a road going out of that back door up to the field there. And this would give us another building to put equipment in. I don't know. I will have to think about that. So July. I don't know if I have anything to sell in July. Here's the nice thing about putting everything in these other warehouses. I can actually see what stuff I have now. Nope. Nope. I don't want to sell grass anyways. Nope. Looks like January is the best month for that. And for butter. Close, of course, is April. We just sold those. Sugar was best in July. Oh, this is July. But we want to keep our sugar because I screwed up. I forgot to plant stuff. So I'll keep that, and then we'll sell off any extra next month. See, we got a little bit of chocolate. I just sold that in May. And some stones. And some honey beer, which sold in December. That's what I thought. Okay, yeah, I think we've got everything taken care of now. It'll be nice to see how this starts working out, if this increases our regular money. I do not need this here anymore. I'll get rid of that. It's going to be in the way now. It was neatly tucked out of the way before, but now that I don't have to deliver water to this, it's unnecessary. Yeah, and I'll pretty up this area here, I think. I don't think we need this area between the two buildings to be open. So I can put like some trees and stuff in there. I'll pave this. I'll probably pave this back road too, even though I did it in dirt to start off with. I just wanted to get it placed so I could see where it was going to go. Yeah, I think this is going to work out really well. We're going to have the farmer's market and the pizzeria to sell to now, in addition to Growler's pub. So Growler can now have pizza and beer. Oh, Growler's new pickup. I forgot to show you guys this. This is a different mod. It does not have the auto load, which just means I don't lag when I'm around it. But this truck handles a lot better than the other one. Oops. That's not what I wanted. That's what I wanted. And the mirrors are actually placed properly, which I always consider a plus. But, yeah, it handles really nice. And this one has the little fuel tank there, so if I run something out of gas, I can actually, you know, take the truck out there and gas them up. And I can run into things. And then it has one heck of a sunroof. Look at that. Alright, guys. I think that's going to be it for today. I don't know when or if I'll have anything more to do on the series. I mean, this farm is hugely built up. Once we started going, we really started going. And it, you know, it helped that, you know, I really ground out the work. I put a lot of hours into doing this. So, well, there's something else here? No, it's just the side of that thing. It looked like something had T-boned that trailer. So I don't know, if I think of something else to do on here, great. If not, then, you know, we'll do whatever we do. But I hope you guys have enjoyed this video and the series. If you have, please remember to tickle that thumbs up button. If you haven't already, please subscribe. And we'll see you next time. Have a great day.